Mate, you got a Rizzler? Not safe, mate. Yeah, I ran out of ropes as well. Newbridge Subway, boy! Hey! Mate, what the fuck are they looking at, mate?
Getting deep and then descending into darkness like a diver, spraying lead in coppers' faces like a northern taxi driver, dropping empty, kicking it down Audi subway. So listen to me weave a story as you smoke the shrub. Hey, I love the lockup, the grimy festa shoebox club. Better than sitting on the blocks before invention had done. Step back, I'm trying to keep up with my mates in OD. End up chewing off my eyebrow when I'm trying to MC. But I'm making changes, but soon I'll leave the shit town and burn a blazing path of glory where I lay my head down. Teens are down the oval, burning weed at drive-thrus, picking up a Big Mac but not 10. We wear shoes with the ticks on. Get the mix on, the pioneers, even the heart of Iron Man occasionally sheds tears. Hardcore is an abbreviation, yo, you know it makes sense. Happy adolescent ravers do cope with random events. How we drop it heavy, more you're like a mountain grizzly. Blood erupting like a fountain, limbs are flying like a frisbee. Grab an 8 for coke, kicking back with bottles of Jack. A Lithuanian hooker, snorting coke off a rack. In the top of the green dragon, grab the flagon off the wall, the neck the whiskey. Spent about £1,000 I thinking all, but fuck it man, I'm only young. And if you ain't lived on the edge, then you ain't lived at all. Sugar in the hedge, just like the ledge, I sought to craft a reputation through my actions. But when people gave me props, I didn't get no satisfaction, cause they'd sooner run for their life. If you would get attacked, I'd stab you in the back or rob your phone to buy some crack. Seeing people for their true nature's the ultimate tool that you need for survival, whether it's at work or in school. Stop giving a fuck about what people think, cause that's cool. Then no one taking for a fool, but self-sufficient as a rule. Kicking it down the oval, yo, my name is MC Payner. Writing lyrics, watching other people, I'm a caner. Unraveling the fabric of life with elocution. Creationism or evolution, and the solution lies within. Because I mostly chat shit and reflect upon the purpose of life, but never get no respect. Fucking raw from all the sex and all the coke that's up my nose. Notice that the hookers taking my wallet and most of my clothes. Fuck it man, have a breakfast in Weathers and hit the bench. Lifting weight progressively harder until I'm standing hench. Growing up experimenting, blow your top and go mad. But bear in mind, anything in excess can be bad. I ain't dissing anyone who's stuck up in the situation, but you can break free, just arm yourself with information. Open up your mind and try and travel across the nation, cause proving people wrong fills your heart with such elation. Take a step back, standing at the bar and getting shunted. I wanna get a drink as I prepare for getting munted. Absolutely cunted with my girl Samantha Buka. Loads of similes, blowing up spots like a bazooka. Don't give a fuck if you're an Asian, Mexican or a Nigerian. Rhymes to school the little kids as if they were Shakespearean. But when you walk the streets, your thoughts should be to keep your bling safe. Descending through the mist just like an angry mounted ring wraith. Brian hunting photo baggins, it's the hobos that I'm blagging. The type of cunt that when you fall asleep and start the bagging. I'm always haggling for goods but don't consider myself a hustler. Keeping shit hot and staying fast just like a rustler. We had a royal wedding from the taxpayer grace, and Britons can barely afford the food they put upon their plate. Bin Laden dying, was it worth the trillions of dollars that they spent searching in dead civilians? As you're smoking on your burn, listening through your headphones, you're at the point of no return. As you're smoking on your burn, listening through your headphones, you're at the point of no return. As you're smoking on your burn, listening through your headphones, you're at the point of no return. As you're smoking on your burn, listening through your headphones, your headphones, your headphones. I can't answer that question, cause I ain't a politician. I'm just an angry, disillusioned teen upon a mission. Snort up a load of Chang until my confidence returns, and spend the rest of the night spitting bards and smoking burns. You wanna fucking try me mate, I'll drop you hard like a piano. The top banana, hunt you down like leopard through savannah, token spliffs are frailing. Take a whiff and smoke is trailing through the midnight mist. I poke a milf like Sarah Palin. I ain't got no time for joke, and local rappers think they're wicked. Your flow is more gelatinous, but mine resembles liquid. I'm a nasty little cunt because the knowledge in my head haunts me through the days and nights and leaves me lying in my bed. Awake at night, I'll take a fight with the first cunt who starts and give it to you straight in 180 like triple 20 darts. Coming hard like a porn star, rising like yeast. My rhymes are touching little kids just like a Vatican priest. As you're smoking on your burn, listening through your headphones, you're at the point of no return. As you're smoking on your burn, listening through your headphones, you're at the point of no return. as you're smoking on your burn. Listening through your headphones, you're at the point of no return. As you're smoking on your burn. Listening through your headphones. Cover your lasers instead of tasers in the distant future. Feds are walking around in carbon fibre suits and seek to shoot you. In a world that's been eroded by Illuminati leaders. Population sinks beneath the power structure, bottom feeders. In the lake of planet Earth, the workers worship lost gods and pray for days when they can rise up and break out. The pods of lost resistance have no communication and return to the animal nature, and you see up in their eyes burn a sub-society subservient to an elite sector. We got velocity but no direction, not a vector. We need a leader who ain't about self-preservation, who cares about his people but can look beyond the nation. Emotions generate hate, hate breeds the conflict. It's never ending, hear the story that I'll seek to depict. Be thankful for the present moment, life can take an upturn before you find yourself standing on the point of no return. I'm coming up like a beast, mate. Mate, don't you reckon Radio 1 ruined drum and bass, mate? You know, you remember the old fucking jungle days? Oh, mate, I'm fucked. Mate, you wanna hear this MC I wrote the other day, mate? Gonna step back trying to get that boom, drumming in the bass and I love that tune. Tasty, constantly growing around like a potato, I'm underground. Blowing other MCs out the water. Did I even know I ain't got a daughter? Yeah, that's right, drop that shit, rock with the mic when I wanna like spit. West Midlands on the rise like geese, slicing you up like a Domino's feast. But I don't come with garlic sauce, partial to the intercourse. Dick like a horse, not into remorse. Man, mate, you need doing the course. Holding it down for the Hereford boys, crank the bass, make noise. Taste the rainbow like Zippy and Bungle. Holding it down for the old school jungle. Drink red stripe like a Jamaican, shot the police. Sure smoke that bacon, wordplay. I'm a lyricist, I'm the kid on the playground that you diss. Don't chat shit when you're pissed, or you might get hung. You can eat buffet. What you gonna do when I rock on that fight? Kick it with a jump up jungle tight. Do my own thing even if you hate it. Don't give a shit too right, slate it. Pick up the shooter and move to the right. Cause I'm gonna chew my face all night. Coax a spot for the lyrical flame. Love dancing, don't give a shit about fame. Miss Hereford, pump the weight. Wanna be a beast, wanna see my mate. Miss school, miss hill, miss lug flats, we used to chill. Miss getting wrecked inside the spread with my true mates, getting off my head. Most of all I miss Hereford town and the jailhouse crew fucking getting on down. Archetypal Manchester Yardies, student caners, running out of Foot Locker with bin bags of trainers. The way I see it, streets are in a fucked up state, surrounded by drunk and disorderly conduct. Late, can't cope with us getting gory in the land of hope and glory. The stars evolving, getting doper with the story. Up in my lifetime, the kids are looting the shop. I've seen a lot of knife crime with people shooting at cops and little riots. Kids are sick of being ignored and having youth centres shut and coppers gather like a horde up on the radio. Like a Tango Whiskey Alpha Tango. I'm fresh but don't belong inside this country like a mango. So send me off the foreign shores where I can kick it. Sitting on the beach with cheap fags, I need a ticket. Heading off the room to have a kip before the session starts. But little Steve has an obsession with the fucking darts. I start a riot. I start a riot. I start a riot. The government continues with its foreign campaigns. Afghan and British alike die while politicians sip champagne. It ain't right, I'm sick of all this corruption. Sticking it with the hot flow like an eruption. Police are driven by the target, seek a violation, while the profit mechanism sends all humans to annihilation. Don't care much for money, just wanna get by. Money makes people change and I no longer get high, so fuck it, suck it up just like a pump intake. Hit the gym, hit my missus, then I hit a rump steak. I'm only joking, I never hit a woman that's fucked, apart from maybe Margaret Thatcher cause her leadership sucked. But now the Tories are in power, left or right wing, it doesn't matter, we'll always get lies and that's the thing. They pin the blame upon the rioters and entertainers. The bankers got away with more than just a pair of trainers. I start a riot. I start a riot. I start a riot. I start a riot. trials and tribulations, fake smiles and inhalation. Sick of Sky News and BBC's indoctrination. Need to take the media back into our hands, reporting truthfully instead of backing government plans. Sat for days paranoid and thinking deep just like an ocean. Overthinking in the void, annoyed, devoid of all emotion. Take a stroll across the field, walking through the leaves, next thing is white cross. Smoking a bowl inside the den of thieves. My peers I can't trust, cause life is full of fears and loathing. Passers by looking at me in disgust cause I'm a clothing. Fuck you, you don't know nothing about my life, so don't presume that you know me in the riot when the bass go boom. So to wrap up the tune, I'm gonna do a bit of singing and later head down the Kerry and get mingered, and then I jump off the black and white house just like a ninja. I'm kinda like Ed Sheeran but more ghetto and not ginger. I start a riot. I start a riot. I start a riot. I've got no time for girls who go for bad boys and then complain about the times that they got cheated on and left in the rain. Don't play with fire and then expect us not to get burnt. And by the 56th time you would think they would have learned. Maybe it's because you're nothing but a shallow little bitch. Don't give a fuck if you don't like this. One day I will be rich and murking you when you're asking for a lift in my cars. I don't sell drugs or steal from shops or spit bars. You weren't interested before. All you care about is cash. I'm not gonna degrade myself just because you got some bare gash. I find a woman who can think deep thoughts, remaining true, so we can lie upon the sofa for an all-night screw. The only time you ever talk to me, love, is when you're single. But once you pop, you just can't stop, just like a Pringle. Dropping the beans, I smoke greens, a tea. I'm unpredictable, but trying to keep it clean like Mr. Sheen. Fuck your whingy statuses and your cringy like groups. When the kids in Libya were getting killed by troops. We live in one of the best countries in the world, so give thanks that out your window there's cars, pedestrians and no tanks. Fuck your whingy statuses and your cringy like groups. When the kids in Libya were getting killed by troops. We live in one of the best countries in the world, so give thanks that out your window there's cars, pedestrians and no tanks. When people take life for granted, man, it makes me go mad. It's only when you lose things you realise just what you had. Travel the nation, pursue a vocation, start anew. Living in Manchester's open up my eyes, and that's true. In the inner city, times can really get mad rough. Ambulances driving past on Moss side and it's tough. For all the locals, they adapted to change on the estates. Dominate the drug market from the student and blades. Commercialism leaves people chasing after the fame and never having any depth in the lyrics is such a shame. I don't care if I'm on stage or sell a single CD, cause man, I manifest my soul, pick up the mic and MC. It's a miracle my sanity is still in one piece. After years of drug abuse and paranoia of police, I felt myself slipping into mental remission, requesting permission to embark upon a mission in the dark, walking around the night streets in balaclavas, robbing banks, American dream of forefathers. I never quite shared or found its relevance in Britain, revolving urban existence beyond the pages written in the Daily Mirror, reading it and crossword solving. Planets are revolving, human race is evolving. Lyrics leave a bitter taste in your mouth like lime and cordial, but resonate throughout your consciousness as if primordial. Fuck your whingy statuses and your cringy like groups. When the kids in Libya were getting killed by troops. We live in one of the best countries in the world, so give thanks that out your window there's cars, pedestrians and no tanks. Fuck your whingy statuses and your cringy like groups. When the kids in Libya were getting killed by troops. We live in one of the best countries in the world, so give thanks that out your window there's cars, pedestrians and no tanks. You say that man came from Adam, I descended from the snake, gliding across the surface of the glistening lake as I sit upon the meadow smelling bacon on the breeze, sun shining through the gaps up in the canopies of trees and reaching out to warm the surface of my face. And then I listen to the sound of water flowing from the river when I'm kissing the neck of the bottle at my side. I bet you thought that I was talking about a bird. Now mate, I ain't distraught cause many fish can be caught, but sometimes you need a hook or maybe tease them with the law until they all get shook. Fuck it man, I'm done with women for the time. All I need is the summer, some booze, a barbecue and some weed. You need to love yourself before anyone else can love you, so don't be dwelling on the past. Your life will just pass through, living in the present moment cause there's no other path. Punch your troubles in the face and kick back and have a laugh. Fuck your whingy statuses and your cringy like groups. When the kids in Libya are getting killed by troops. We live in one of the best countries in the world, so give thanks that out your window there's cars, pedestrians and no tanks.